Hi, welcome back to the channel. Quick little intro. As many of you know, I am a spiritual teacher and spiritual minister. I offer healing classes and courses. I also offer healing regression therapy. I've taken a lot of people from PTSD and emotional traumas caused from physical abuse, emotional abuse, so on and so forth. From that to being able to live a full, happy, healthy life and letting go of those traumas and removing them. So if you need that help, I encourage you to go to the website and check that out. I have financial aid available. I also have Afterpay so that you can make payments on things to make it very affordable, with the price also being very low as well. Because this is never about money. This is truly about healing the world one soul at a time. I also offer personal readings. I don't know why I can't talk right today, but there's multiple choices in how you would receive your personal readings as well. We can do this by phone, by video, email, so many different ways. Zoom, even if you're comfortable doing that, having a face-to-face with me. And those are also all at different increments and prices that are very affordable. I also offer workshops on self-love and clear boundaries, things like that. So again, if you need any of those kind of tools to enhance you, to give you the ability to grow and flourish and live your fullest joyful life, I encourage you to visit the website and check those out. We also offer a censorship-free forum, perfectly free to join, for all sorts of topics, not just about spirituality. I encourage you to come there and have conversations with us. And as well, we have a store with new products coming online very soon before Christmas, all at very, very affordable prices, and all handmade by me and blessed by me with the alchemical process. So check those out, because those I have many things: protection, jewelry, and bookmarks, and goodie bags. There's all kinds of things at the store. So please go check that out. What else? I'm also going to be doing monthly spiritual guidance and sort of like check-ins for all 12 zodiac signs from now on. And I'm going to be offering new ways to do the tarot with a 3-part series, where we'll start with your general, and then we'll go to your career and your love, and close it out with guidance and God nods from Spirit. Also, I'll be doing a yearly forecast for all 12 signs, prediction forecast. So be sure to check them out. They will be posted very soon. And now, please enjoy the video. Thank you very much. Okay, this is going to be the reading for Capricorn for December 18th to the 24th. For all of you cusp Capricorns, happy birthday. We're going to begin with focusing on your overall emotional frame of mind, so to speak, for the week. And once we go through this general, we're going to go to your career, and then we're going to do your love. And just a quick note, we are going to be posting the 2023 prediction for each zodiac. That will be up next week, I think. And also the monthlies for your spiritual growth and guidance. So watch out for those. Okay? So I feel like for the majority of the Capricorns, either this week or like over the weekend, coming into the new week, that you've had a bit of a wake-up call about something. within you. Like you've been really looking within, maybe sitting alone and really contemplating your role in certain situations within your life. But you've got this real wake-up call that is washing over you now, almost like a wave, or maybe for some of you even a tsunami, right? It's quite big. But it's really with this equinox that's coming in, or excuse me, this solstice that's coming in, it's almost like you're having this rebirth, this reawakening, as if it's the spring equinox rather than winter solstice. But you're very crystal clear now on what you can do in order to achieve the things in your life that you desire, whether it's in finances and career, or your love life, or just daily life in general. You are very crystal clear now, and you're like laser focused in your emotional energy, in your, you know, in your internal will of things. You're very focused on what you want to go toward and how you can achieve that from within your own powers, your own abilities to control certain things. And you're going to be very nurturing this week as well. Not just to others, but to yourself. And I don't feel like it's just because it's the holidays. You know, we could easily say that everybody's going to be more loving and more nurturing and more giving or whatever. But no, that's not the case really for you. This is more about really nurturing your soul, what feeds your soul, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and what brings the people that you care about joy and happiness and peace. You're really going to be laser focused on your role in that and how you can move this forward with ease, actually, with real effortlessness. Just because you've changed your frame of mind or your perspective on some situation, or some aha moment within yourself, whatever it is, it's very effortless for you now to be more nurturing, be more giving, be more accepting, be more open, whatever the case calls for, right? So with that being said, we're going to get into your general. Well, those definitely are important, aren't they? They slid right out. I'm hearing go one more time, so okay. Another card of spring. That's interesting. Okay, what we got here? So the very first card that slid out is Shift Your Perspective, which is exactly what I was just talking about here with this spring equinox card. I feel like you've totally, and here, let me just show you this card. The spring equinox. That's the rebirth. That's you, like, it's not just a rebirth of you. I feel like it's a rebirth of a relationship or a situation or something that has to do with more than just you. But then you have the stag, which is trust and thrive. And I feel like that's part of you shifting your perspective, that you're now seeing things from a new way. And so perhaps you're able to trust people that are in your 6 degrees, in your little world, you know, whether it's in career or love. You're seeing things from a new perspective now, to where you're able to be more open and energetically balanced is the word I want to use, right? You and them. And then you have the Magic Guardian, which is unlock the magic within you, which is exactly what I feel like you're doing at this very moment. You are unlocking your own magic within you. And that's why it's going to be so effortless for you to be nurturing, to be laser focused on your role in a situation and how you can do your part to change something and create, I keep wanting to say catalyst, right? You're the catalyst for moving something forward quickly and smoothly. And then you have this card of spring. And this is about seeing your seeds grow. This is about seeing how easy it is to make things happen in your favor, but also in their favor, you know, in a balanced way. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Hunter, which says for you to track down your fears and your desires and go after them. And again, I feel like this goes right along with the emotional energy that I was picking up for you, where you're laser focused and you know how to tackle this now head on and effortlessly. It's going to be beautifully easy for you, and things are really looking up for you. Also, honor your inner knowing, and I think you definitely should be reminding yourself that this growth could not have happened if it wasn't for you. You are the one that had to become aware of it. You're the one that had to decide to do something about it. And so you need to honor that in yourself. You know, don't look at past mistakes that were yours as mistakes. Look at them as lessons and blessings, because now look who you are becoming, right? It's almost like the butterfly moment where you're coming out of the cocoon, or a phoenix. You know, you're really coming into more of your own at this time. So really be proud of that in yourself. You know, don't look at past things as shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I feel bad or I feel ashamed or any of those negativities. You know, it's happened. It's already happened. It's in the past. Let's let it go and move forward, being this different person, seeing through this new perspective, whatever that means to you. Because we all have to make the mistakes, and we all have to lose once in a while in order to know how beautiful and sweet it is when we do make the right decisions and when we win, right? It's a healthy ego, a healthy pride, and healthy competition. That's competition with yourself to improve, to become better, you know. And we should never ever give up on that. You know, even old people still have plenty of room to grow as a soul. Okay, so you have the Hand card, which is about needing help or assistance or guidance and asking for it. Okay, Capricorns particularly are very strong-willed and independent. Emphasis on independent. Okay, you don't like to ask for help. You want to do it yourself. You want to be the one to handle it yourself. And sometimes we all need someone to help us out. Okay, so maybe this is the lesson that you're learning, is how to ask for help and let people in, and not always appear to be this strong person, you know? Then you have the Ant card, which is about work, bringing achievement or success. And this is exactly the kind of energy that you're in right now, where you are laser focused and you know how to get this. And then you have the Goldfish, which is increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You see? Because I think you're leveling up some. And we all level up and we all awaken in increments in our own time. And not that I'm diminishing by any means your growth that you're achieving right now. I'm simply saying, you know, baby steps, right? Do a little bit at a time. Work on that, practice with that, get comfortable with that, and then move on to something else. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because you are a Capricorn, so you're a workaholic, right? Okay, you have the gavel card, which is about involvement with the law. But for me, this card really is more about you being the one, there's two cards there, you being the one that is balancing this out and making it fair. And then something about September, so maybe this began really in September, this new awakening for you, and you're just now getting to the how to put it in motion, right? How to activate it and really use it, apply it, kind of energy. You have the Star card, which is guaranteed success. And for some of you, I feel like this could have started all the way back in June rather than September for you, this awakening that you're going through. But regardless of when it started, is really not even very relevant in my opinion, because the main message here is that you're at the precipice now, where you see the light and you're walking through that door and making it all happen. So that's very good news. You know, the wait is over for this particular term of contemplation that you've been in. And I feel like you know that already, and this is just confirmation, if anything, for you that you're headed that way. Okay, so what else do we have for Capricorn, spirits, angels, and guides? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Coins, and the Two of Wands. So I feel like this is your energy, this Page of Swords that's in reverse, and you're putting down your weapons, so to speak. I feel like for a lot of you, you've really been on guard, and you've really been quite defensive and maybe even a little confrontational or argumentative with specific people in your life. Again, whether it's in love or career, doesn't matter. And we'll get to that in a little while, get deeper in it. But I feel like at this time, yeah, this is perfect too. This is the Eight of Wands, which means messages coming in or going out, right? Sending, receiving messages. And for me, I feel like you're putting down your weapons with whoever. You're calling a truce. You're letting them know. You're making them a new offer, something of real value that's coming from you with the page. And I feel like it's going to be lighthearted, and that's why it's a page. It'll be something lighthearted and charming coming from you, because you have two doors to choose to go through, and you've been deliberating for a while now which door you want to walk through. But you needed to have some type of an awakening within yourself before you knew which door to choose in order to achieve fair and balanced relationships. Fair and balanced moves forward is what I'm hearing. And then you've got the Ace of Swords, which is about offers of new beginnings. So for a lot of people, this is going to be some type of reconciliation. And then you also have the Three of Cups, which is about celebration with someone, right? Your cups are full, and you're joining your cups together in some type of relationship, whether it be a business agreement or it be on a romantic level. This is the two of you celebrating because you've finally found that way to meet in the middle and have that perfect balance, have that perfect agreement. And then you've got the Temperance card in reverse, which means there's no more need for the patience, right? And I really want you to look at this card. This is a beautiful card. The energy in that card just screams to me about peace and tranquility after a battle of some type. And maybe it was an internal battle. Maybe it was an external battle with someone else. Battle of the minds, battle of words, however you want to look at it. But I feel like this is that peace that's finally coming to you. And yeah, it's because you're doing it. You're bossing up. You're leveling up. You're trusting your intuition. You're looking at yourself deeper now. You're recognizing that shadow part of you that was hidden in the moonlight. And you're changing something in you that has shifted your perspective on your outside world as well, which is very, very good. Very, very good energy. Very positive moves forward. I do not want these. Spiritual union and solar plex chakras on a split. Because I feel like, see, your solar plexus, that's where your breath is. That's where your creativity is. That's where your gut instinct is. And I feel like you're really trusting that now, really listening to that, really tapping into it. And there's not going to be any more disruptions on your end in whatever relationship this is, whether it's business or love. You clearly see now your role in it, your part in it, and you have the willingness and the drive to change it. Because whatever this is, you want it, you know. You've wanted it all along. It just wasn't working out for you. There was too much conflict. But now you're seeing a new way to not feel defeated and for them not to feel defeated. Anything else? Again with the solar plexus, sacral chakra, partnerships and alliances, and yeah, discontentment or boredom. See, you have been very deeply sorrowful for whatever this is. And now you're coming back into partnership or alliances of some sort with someone. You're reaching out your hand to them. You're reaching out with your olive branch and getting your chakras in alignment. Yeah, all of them, because you've got your throat chakra, the base chakra, sacral, and solar plex. So you're really working on cleansing your chakras. Even if you don't realize it, actually. You know, a lot of people don't realize that they can do that on their own just with their energetic signature. You know, your perspective, your frame of mind is what automatically activates your chakras and gets them into alignment where they need to be. It's not like there's some secret to doing that. It's a really simple method of just being in alignment, being tuned in to what truly brings you happiness. And that includes recognizing within you what needs to be changed in order to accomplish that. Okay? Alright, so we're going to ask for angel messages to close out the general, and then we'll move on to your career section. Okay. So yeah, this is the week that you surrender. And I feel like you're surrendering to yourself. Surrendering your need to control an outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. And I feel like that's a big one for all of you Capricorns. Because you're a cardinal sign. and you really want to be in control all the time. And there's not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that sometimes we need to learn to go with the flow and be a little more loose instead of so rigid and structured, right? Disciplined. Guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the higher realms. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And then abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to move on now to your career section. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help me to show Capricorn clearly what to expect in their career for the week of December 18th to the 24th. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty much the same energy. We'll see if we can't get more out of this. Very positive, though. So you have the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups. And we'll cover that first, and then we'll get to what's on the bottom here. And the Five of Wands was in reverse, by the way. So the Four of Cups is you looking out there for something else, trying to recognize your magical opportunity. It also means that we've been missing the point on something, right? So there also, I have to say this, there also could be distractions in your daily life that have been keeping you from moving forward in your career. Okay, that's a message for at least somebody out there. But the Four of Cups is about discontentment, boredom, being lost in your own world, and it's also a card of waking up. So that aha moment, right, where you can see how to end this Five of Wands energy where there was conflict going on. You see what you can do within yourself to change this and move it forward, and you're moving forward with the Chariot now, and you know what choices to make. All right, so then on the bottom, and you're doing that this week, you're moving forward with this. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel turning in your favor. You have the Star card, which is all about you keeping your faith that your future is bright and that your wishes are coming true, right? This is a card that's very positive in your changes that are happening. And then you have the King of Pentacles, and that's your energy, Capricorn energy, on the bottom of the Wheel and the Star card. So, I mean, clearly, this is a very good decision for you. It's going to be very abundant for you because you have new ideas now, new perspective on how to go after what you want. This is that Ace of Swords again, okay, that you had in the general reading. And then this is about balance and wise counsel, right? Moving forward because you are tapping into your higher self now. You're seeing things from a different perspective and leveling up. And so this is all just beautiful confirmation that you are moving ahead to achieve your goals in career. And it's going to be, whatever this idea is on how you can do your part to move forward, it's going to be very beneficial for you, very abundant, very joyful. You're going to really love what you're doing, you know, and who you're working with, who you're doing it with. And I feel like for a lot of you, the love reading is going to probably turn out very similar to the general and the career, because I don't think that it's just one sector or the other of your life that's changing. I feel like because of this new perspective for you, everything in your life is changing for the better. Everything. The Wheel of Fortune being in your reading says that everything in life for you is changing and becoming more abundant, more joyful, more balanced, more peaceful, easier, you know. Which is very good news for all of you. You know, you totally deserve to have happiness in every area of your life. And this has something to do with you changing your beliefs on something. Weighing the pros and cons of the cost of that. Figuring it out within you. Finding a new direction, a new way to make this happen. You're going to demonstrate it, not just talk about it. You're going to actually realize it and act like a leader and move forward in your actions and demonstrations to show that you are dedicated to this, serious about this change, and going to do your part. And this is going to help your resources to not just maintain their steady status quo, but to increase. Okay? You're seeing the practicality in doing things in a different way now. And this is going to result from your action of productivity, right? This is going to be your creation. This is going to be you gaining respect for yourself and gaining respect from others because of you doing this, because you're seeing the things that need to be brought to the light or brought to life, that are things that you can change within you, right, to make this happen. So I love that for you. Really, that's amazing. It's an eye-opener is what I was getting ready to say. And look, I'm going to kill your totem animals for the energy of the spirit animals that you will need to tap into for this week to help you achieve these goals, or that you already instinctively will be tapping into. Okay? Animal spirits, talk to us. That's great. You have the tarantula. The tarantula and the unicorn is all about moving forward and seeing that moon energy within us, that shadow self, right? Recognizing where we can change and then blossoming and moving forward in a very actionable way. So that's totally the energy you're going to be in. Now, what I was saying about this tarantula is the tarantula builds a very strong web, a very sturdy, detailed, beautiful web. And that's what you're creating with this. You're weaving a new web for your life. You're becoming a weaver. You're learning how to be a creator, how to be a manifester, right? And like in pagan beliefs, that would be called the weaver, okay? That's spider energy, spider medicine. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing to learn how to change something from within us, including thought, so that we can create and manifest the life that we desire. And then you have the stingray also. And the stingray is that effortlessness, right? They go through the waters beautifully and gracefully and calm and with ease, you know. They're not in a hurry. They're not worried about what everybody else is doing. They're just chill, relaxing, going with the flow. And granted, yes, they do have that stinger that, you know, can attack if they need it. But you're putting down your weapons. You're You're flowing now. You're going with the ebb and the flow instead of trying to control everything. You're loosening up and learning how to relax a little bit, because Capricorns are kind of a stickler for the discipline of things, right? They don't really get it when other people want to be more loose and free and not necessarily go by all the rules or have different rules than what's normal. And so it's very hard for you to be accepting of other people who want to live that kind of a lifestyle. And I feel like you're learning to shift your perspective and be more open and less judgmental and upset over other people doing things a different way than what you would do them. And especially in business, sometimes we need to learn to let someone else assist us in the creativity. And I just got the Lovers on the split, which is again about partnerships as I'm talking about this. And my ear is now ringing as well. And yeah, I just saw the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. This is you wanting to be in control about things. It also could be about addiction. Maybe some of you have realized that you have an addiction that you hadn't recognized before that was creating issues in your work life, your career. Okay. So what else do we have here? We've got the Eight of Cups, and in this deck, this means that you're walking away from the negative thinking that you were feeling about a certain issue in your career. This is the Ace of Wands. This is you coming forward with a new idea, a new perspective, a new way to do things. The Hierophant card is about unions, contracts, agreements, where we work with people. And the Four of Pentacles was in reverse, and you have the Six of Cups in the upright. So this is definitely about something that's a soul union for you in business. This is something that you don't have to hang on to your beliefs so tightly with. You can come into union with this person, and it's like they're your soul family. You can really work well together and blend well together, because this is destined. This is something that is meant for you to have at this time. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. This definitely says that you're moving forward in a good union, a good contract. So whatever this is that you've been looking at or figuring out how to find the solutions to, this is definite confirmation for you that your ships are coming in. Ships are coming in, because this new perspective you have is really monumental. Really monumental for you. It's going to be huge. Like, the universe and the divine are definitely at work in this with you, because it's that particular important time for you to be changing now, to be moving into this energy. And yeah, I feel like for a lot of you this was like karmic relationships. So again, back to the soul family, where you had conflicts before and you couldn't see eye to eye, and that was simply because this is part of your soul family, whoever this is that you work with, that you're in this contract with, or that you're going into this contract with. That's why you've crossed swords before, because you had lessons to learn, both of you. And it's time for you to learn to trust in this and have faith in your ability and theirs to bring your own talents to the table to make this very successful for you and them. It's going to be balanced and perfect. It's going to be really, I mean, perfect. I hate to just say perfect, but that's what it is. It's going to be perfect. It's not one of those too good to be true kind of things. This is you making it true, because it's that good. Making it that good and true. Alright. This is the Spiritual Career Path cards. Basically, they offer the energy of your soul that you can bring to your work that you do. So you have books, and this says that you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So maybe some of you are writing a book, or maybe some of you are just reading a book or reading something online that is helping you now to shift your perspective and have that aha moment of how you can fix this and make it so great. The next card says body work, and it says that your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, any energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. But I actually feel like really, instead of this just being for what you do for work, I feel like this is part of who you are. And in order, see, yeah, you've got strength, and builder, which is he looks like a bodybuilder. So that's what I was going to say, is I feel like for you, this energy is more about, like, you're somebody who really likes to stay physically fit, and that's good mental clarity for you. And perhaps you've not been doing a lot of that until recently, and that's how you were in that solitude type of energy where you were just like, you would just go work out or just go get busy working on a project or something. Or maybe you delved into a book, you know, just to escape and get away, but it allowed your mind to free itself enough to where you could really reflect and see your own ways that you were actually being in your way to achieve your goals, you see. So that's what I have for you in the career section. It looks to me like everything is really going to go great for you. Just stick with that idea and keep your faith in it, you know. Oh, actually, that's not all I want to do. The 111 cards here, I want to do those for the closing of the career. Guidance and advice, or God nods, please. Holy Spirit. Yeah, clearing your head. See, God is recognizing that you've been clearing your head. Getting your root chakra grounded. There it is. Now you've got all 7. You've seen all 7 of them, right? Oh no, we haven't seen the crown chakra yet. Or maybe the 3rd eye. Maybe there's 2 more. Anyway, we are all vessels of God's work. This is very true, and you are learning now how you can do your part in changing things. And there you go, the butterfly card. What the caterpillar sees as the end is what Source calls a butterfly. And that's you, Capricorn. You're turning into that beautiful butterfly, and you're learning that you choose your path and your lessons, and that if you don't like it, you can choose again. You're understanding how to manifest. You're understanding now that the alchemical process of creation is through your thought, your perspective, your focus. So I think that's really great for you. You're definitely going to enjoy your next week. Congratulations. Now we're going to move on to the love section. All right. Holy Spirit, spirit guides, angels. Let's see what our Capricorns have in store for the week of, how was I going to say 2022? That's crazy. The week of December 18th to the 24th of 2022. So you have the crow on the bottom of the deck, which is the 9 of feathers, 9 of wands in this deck. But the crow energy is about messages, and also really just, crows are quiet, right? Crows will listen to what's going on. So they're taking that pause like you're doing, right? In that solitude. They're taking that pause to really think about things and then go tell somebody. And you're definitely headed off to tell somebody how you're going to fix it on your end, right? So then we have the Five of Wands in reverse again. So this is you putting down your weapons, putting down your defense, your confrontation, whatever it was in this relationship, deciding to move forward, you know, from a peaceful standpoint, calling a truce, acknowledging your side of things, what you can do to change things, you know. And then you have the Leopard energy, which is the King of branches. Also, would be like the King of Pentacles. So that's your energy. That's the Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles. And then you have the Ibis. And the Ibis is all about starting new, which is what you're doing. You're flying off now to your love, to your romantic partner, to offer this truce, to offer this new beginning, this new way forward. The Two of Fossils would be like the choosing between things, right? And it came out on its side. There's no more dilemma for you. I mean, you're clearly seeing this now to what you need to do and what your choices need to be in the situation. And so again, along with the other parts of the reading, this is going along with the same theme, where you are definitely seeing this from a new perspective and moving toward your beloved and talking to them and working this out and offering that truce. And then you have the Sea Turtle, and the Sea Turtle is the nurturer of the shells. This is the Queen of Hearts in the traditional tarot, and this is you offering your cup of love. Then you've got the Nine of Shells, and that's the Nine of Cups in traditional tarot. And again, this is about you offering your whole self, is what I want to say. You're finally opening up in a whole new way in this relationship, and you're putting an end to this vulture mentality, this vulture action, where the two of you are seeing just how many daggers you could stick in the other one. You know, instead of being nasty with your words and hateful in your actions, you're moving forward with loving energy now from a whole new perspective, very compassionate and loving. So let's get into this a little further. Oh, actually, I want to, just for confirmation for you, I want to pull your significant other's energy so that you know for sure, just from watching this reading, that they are going to be open to this, and your offer of this new idea is going to be something that's amicable and agreeable with them. So you have the magpie, and the magpie is holding the key in his mouth with the rainbow in the background, and I feel like this is your person saying, yes, okay, baby, let's do this. We can move forward this way, you know? And this is, yeah, the Master of Discernment. This is the crocodile with the butterfly on his nose here. They both actually represent a rebirth, or like the phoenix rising, you know, which is that same energy we've been getting. But in this deck, it's about discernment, and your partner knows how to discern between your bullshit and your truths. And maybe that's been part of your problem. Maybe they're a little more of an empath or a little more intuitive than you are, and so they've got like this built-in bullshit radar, and they call you out on it all the time, and it really pisses you off. But in this case, they're going to know that when you come to them and you're talking to them, that you mean this, that this is sincere and legit, and they're going to accept it because they love you just as much as you love them. Then you have the Four of Feathers and the Knower of Secrets. So yeah, I feel like this is someone who's going to accept your apologies in it, your awareness of your fair share of what's going on within the relationship, and that this is someone who's very intuitive, possibly even psychic, and they are, yeah, they're the seeker of fossils, which means that they are someone who seeks that inner wisdom, who understands that inner wisdom deeper than you do. And so this is going to be a very, like a quickening moment for you. You see the serpent? This is going to be a very quickening thing that happens for you with them, because they're not going to hesitate. When you make this offer to them, they're definitely going to jump on it and be like, yes, thank you, God. Because it's going to be like a blessing to them too. It's going to be like their wish coming true, you know? Maybe they've been praying that you were going to be able to own your side of some shit, you know? Because if they're going to own their side of some shit and they're going to level up, you know, we both need to, right? In order to make the home a peaceful home, we have to both do our work. So I'm really proud of both of you for acting like adults. Very good. Very, very good. Alright, what else do we have, Spirit? For our Capricorns, what else do we have? And then we're going to get into some juicier tarot for the excitement in your life that's coming in for you for this week. Anything else here? Thank you. I love this. That's perfect. You're finding your true north. You're finding your compass. You see? That's beautiful. I love that for you. And this is alchemy. This is magic. This is you figuring out how shifting your perspective and focusing your thought on things really does affect your life. And that this negative focus you've had before, this negative thoughts on this relationship, was assisting in creating the relationship to be so tumultuous. This is about growth. This is you growing, Capricorn. Congratulations. What a beautiful birthday present to yourself. And Christmas present. I love this. Look, creation. This is you learning that you are a creator and creating the beautiful things in your life, not focusing on the negatives. And this one's about rain and purifying yourself, washing all of that negative away and coming out anew. This is essentially the Phoenix card, or the butterfly. This is you understanding how to be the magnet that draws in those desires, those wishes that you make upon a star. Just like if you're a little kid. Because we are all so magical. And look, you've got the eye again, where your eyes are opened now. You're seeing a new perspective. This is really great. I am so happy for you, Capricorn. So happy. Alright, now let's get into the juicy part of it. Show me both energies, please. Show me both energies for Capricorn in love. December 18th to the 24th. Show me both energies, please. On the left will be the energy of your partner. Thank you. On the right will be your energy. Thank you. Okay. Yep. So you have the, is this, yeah. This is the Seven of Swords. This is you and your partner with your back to each other. Sad, lonely, living in the same house, but feel like you're two worlds apart. Right? and wanting to put an end to that. Your partner wants to end that just as much as you do. This is their energy. They're equally as sad about this. This is the Nine of Wands. This is wanting to find a way to communicate with each other and come together and have that beautiful relationship again that you once had, you know? Willing to fight for it, but not in a battle type of a way. And then your energy is the Empress and the Queen of Wands. This is you bossing up and doing what you know you can do to change this whole situation. Just from you shifting your perspective, shifting your energy, shifting your focus to the more positive things. Using your alchemy, using your magic, using your intuition. You're changing everything. Everything. And it took a lot of strength for you to do that. It really took a lot of strength and courage for you to do that. But honey, it's going to pay off for you. This is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. This is abundance and having fun together again, feeling free to frolic and giggle and play like you used to. No more judgment. No more being in that energy of, well, they're not like me. They don't do these things like I do, in a bad way, right? You're seeing it now from a good perspective where it's okay that we're all different. It's okay that they do things a different way than you. And finding that way to meet in the middle, even if it's in the bedroom, right? Maybe it's got something to do with your love, your sex life, to where you all just didn't see eye to eye on things. But yeah, from the looks of this, from the looks of this, it's gonna be new and exciting, and everybody's gonna be happy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Working it out, finding a way to meet in the middle. Alright, let's see what Spirit has to say about this relationship. What is Spirit's opinion of this relationship, please? Yeah, this has been about your beliefs this whole time. This is about beliefs having a factor in how well your relationship is. And I think that because you were a little judgmental on them, that it was keeping the two of you from really connecting on a soul level. And I will not even be surprised if we get a soulmate card before we're finished here. I will not even be surprised, because this feels like that twin flame karmic stuff that we were talking about last week, you know? Anything else? This says to trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith and trust in it. You do have a very strong attraction to each other. Spirit recognizes that in you. This is a reconciliation card. And stay optimistic. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance you desire. And then reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And again, this is like soulmate energy, right? This is not necessarily someone from your past, though it could be for some of you if you're single right now, that you're reconciling with someone that, you know, you couldn't get along with in your past that you were with. Maybe when you said black, they said white, right? Because you were that different. But you had a very strong, like a soul connection to one another, and you need to revisit that. Trust in it and have faith in it. Okay, it's time to move into the energy of like a young love type of energy with this person. No more making them have to steal your love away. I feel like some of you know what that means for you. No more despair. It's the ending of despair. You have a mature man. Either you're the mature man because you're leveling up, or you have a mature man in your life that you're moving toward, and you're sending and receiving messages both. At this time, there's been a judgment made. I feel like that's karmic, and I also feel like it's because you've changed your perspective on things, that you are actually this law that's making this call on all of this. That it's because of you that this new journey begins with this main female and this main male, and having a happy life. And you have another message card again. So all of this is just more and more confirmation of the same common theme here, that you need to communicate with them, or that you're going to communicate with them in this week, and that everything's going to work out really beautifully for the two of you. Really beautifully, because they have just really been waiting for you to wake up, basically, is what I'm picking up here. That they want to make this work just as bad as you do. They just needed you to see your part in it, you know. And there's always two sides to a coin, right? Nobody's ever totally innocent in any situation or relationship. We all put our own will into it, or lack thereof. And so we need to see our part and own it. You know, if it was creating an imbalance, we need to own it and correct it. And that's exactly what you're doing now. And that's what they needed you to do all along. So congratulations, because I feel like that's why they're going to accept this conversation so easily from you, is because they've really just been waiting for you to be that butterfly for them that they always knew you could be. They always believed in it. And this is Cupid's arrow. This tells me again that this is a soulmate that you are meant to be with. This is a divinely guided and divinely protected relationship. And even if you're not actually still with them, and you did break up, they've always been in your heart, and you've always been in theirs, because it's a soulmate connection. This is your true twin flame. And so, yes, there is going to be conflict within the relationship until both of you are on the same page, right? On the same wavelength. And that hadn't happened until now, right? That opportunity wasn't there until now. You have the card of the mirror, which is about mirroring each other. It's also about seeing your own self-image in a new way, in a new perspective. It's about relationships and reflection on the wounds that were created. You know, this is about introspection, which is exactly what you've been doing, Capricorn. And now, congratulations, you get to move forward to passion because of this leveling up that you're doing. Because you do have insane chemistry with each other. And like you like each other the same. You love each other with the same depth. You just haven't been able to find a way to get along because you are so rigid in the way that you think things should go, or something to that effect. And you're changing that point of view now. You've been reminiscing. You've been looking at keepsakes. You're seeing things from a new perspective. You're learning from the past so that you can make new memories, new happier memories. And this is an unconditional love that you have for each other. Even though you've been trying to put conditions on it, both of you have been trying to put conditions on it, it truly is an unconditional love deep down, because otherwise you wouldn't still have this connection in your heart. And this is, you have the key to my heart card, which, I mean, is exactly what I was just saying. They still have the key to your heart, and you still have the key to theirs. So this is really just about communicating and the willingness to change and move forward from a fair and balanced perspective. And you're going to have a really beautiful, exciting relationship together now because you're in this new energy. So I am really happy for you, Capricorn. I'm really proud of you for the growth that you've done, the introspection that you've done, because whether it's love or career that caused you to have this new perspective, it's changing everything in your life. Everything in your life changes because of it. Because of this new growth, this new leveling up that you're doing. That's how the Holy Spirit blesses us when we learn our lessons and we finally pass a test. We get showered with gifts of abundance for our hard work. Because it is hard work. It's so hard to look at ourselves and be honest. I'm really, really, really happy for you and proud of you. All right. In closing, I love this. I love this. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So this one is the card of healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And yeah, you're that magical that you can do that. That is the twin flame card on the bottom of the deck. I told you were twin flames. Then you have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So again, this is about reflection. This is about introspection. This is about giving each other space, acknowledging that you're different and not trying to control the other person and change them, accepting them for who they are, because that's exactly what you want them to do for you. You want them to accept you for who you are. So you give each other your space and you truly trust in this relationship, trust in this love, have faith in this love, this union. Because it is divinely protected and divinely guided. Okay? Then you have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be clear. There is nothing stopping you from making this a successful relationship, a beautiful relationship. You see that rainbow and all that beautiful light? That's how you're going to feel about this relationship after this week. Playfulness is the next card. Laughter is the best therapy, so have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. Your last card is New Beginnings. A new adventure awaits you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. This is the dove of peace. This is the love dove. This is God saying to you, go to your lover, go to your spouse, go to your significant other. Make the apologies. Be brave. Don't be afraid, because everything really is going to work out perfectly. I mean, this is like the second really great reading out of all of them that I've done. Sagittarius also had a really great reading. And maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. So perhaps you want to check that out. But this concludes your reading in love and career and the generals. If you like my videos and my content, please stay tuned and listen to the small outro that's about, I don't know, 50 seconds long, if that. I don't even think it's that long. So anyway, please stick around and listen to it. Thank you very much, and Congratulations to you. You've got a great week coming to you all the way around. I'm really happy for you. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas, or however you celebrate it. And I'll see you back again next week. All right. Love and light. If my videos call to you and you feel drawn to them and they resonate with you, I would encourage you to please subscribe, hit that bell notification, definitely like these videos to get the algorithm out there to help spread my videos to the masses so that we can collectively heal the world one soul at a time. Thank you.